Are you ready, podcast? Time to demonstrate. Rachelle Logan, the etiquette queen, teaching us all how to thrive in the scene. Etiquette queen, she's on the scene. Professional development, living the dream. Public speaking, bridging the gap. Success is a journey, ain't no looking back. Knowledge is power, that's the truth. Learning from the best.
Greetings. Welcome to the Are You Ready podcast. I'm your host, Lady Rachelle. Today, I have my daughter. Thank you for being here, Diana.
Thank you.
At least back again. And we're going to talk about basketball. It's been a while since we caught you up on what was going on. I think the last time we talked, it was college.
Yes.
And just about the beginning of the WNBA season. Well, now we are into the WNBA season. And boy, let me tell you, it's been pretty exciting. A lot of changes, a lot of players switched around. So what are your thoughts so far on the 2025 WNBA season?
I think it's off to a great start. We're coming up on the midpoint now. All-Star weekend is coming up next week. But so far, I would say it's a lot of high energy. A lot more teams are really, really good. They have a lot of great talent. It's a very aggressive league. It's
More so than what we've seen in the
definitely.
past.
And I think a lot of the teams have settled in on their final rosters, which there was a lot of change happening the first few weeks to try to get the right group for each team.
And it seems like once they got started, the overseas league started.
That's
so
right.
then we lost players, and seems like some of the teams brought in temporary players. I don't know what they call them, reserves, I think.
Right.
But they brought them in, and they're doing amazing. Some of them are really stepping up to the plate. Some that were not drafted into this year's is also being called in.
Yes.
A lot of surprises. And, of course, a lot of hype around just a couple players this year. But other than those two players, how do you think the teams are doing? I think the Valkyries have surprised a lot of teams.
Definitely.
I think they are well oiled. They're playing together well. They're playing as a team. There seems like there is not one dominant player on the team. I think they are gelling. And then you got Atlanta.
Yes.
They're doing well. You have a lot of teams that were at the bottom for a few years. And after they lost Angel McCoughtry, which was one of the most dominant Atlanta players out there. But it seems like the switching around was a lot of switching around in the offseason for the WNBA.
They had a big free agency last year, so a lot of big-time, big-name players chose to go to other teams than the teams that they were drafted with and had been playing with for years. So you bring up Atlanta Dream. They recently added Brianna Jones and Brittany Griner and players like this who were free agents. So,
Right.
Definitely is helping, with the success for that team.
Right, and DeWanna Bonner she was a free agent. Now she's going to Phoenix, which is, I think, where she started, right?
Well, she was originally on an Indiana Fever. That's where she signed.
Oh.
At the beginning of this season.
Okay.
And she played a few games for that, and then she kind of stopped playing, and the reasoning was a little uncertain. I believe the team was releasing that, it was for personal reasons.
Right.
But then it eventually came out that she no longer wanted to be with the team, and she was looking to move to another team. So.
And she has her sights set on Phoenix and Atlanta.
Yes, right.
And now she's with Phoenix.
She's settled with Phoenix, yes.
And I know they're happy.
Yes, they have her back.
They have her back, right. Now, New York is dominant.
Yes.
And they've been dominant. Jonquel Jones, Breanna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, they have some pretty strong players. But so does Minnesota.
Yes.
This team reminds me of when Maya Moore was there.
Yes.
I mean, Collier, she is that type of player that can fill those shoes, which I didn't think anybody would be able to do. But she's good.
They both came from UConn.
And she is strong. Her demeanor, I love her demeanor. I love her attitude on the court. She is a true team player. But then you got Los Angeles. You got Las Vegas with Asia hurt now. And, the dominant Las Vegas Aces are not so dominant this year.
They lost a lot of key players as well due to free agency. Kelsey Plum going to Los
That was
Angeles.
a big loss.
Yes, and then they made a trade with Jewel Lloyd coming from Seattle. So they have a different point guard. Kelsey Plum is no longer running that team. So it's a different look for them. I think they need some time to adjust to the new players.
Right. And who else do we have? We have Indiana Fever with Caitlin and Aaliyah Boston, and they're up and down, but it appears that they're still working together, trying to get that team mentality going.
And they have a new coach.
Right.
So
right.
Stephanie White coming from the Connecticut Sun, which she had been there for many years. So. It's a lot of change. They're still trying to work it out, trying to find their identity as a team. So,
okay, Seattle.
Yes.
2 words.
Strong
Skylar
team.
Diggins.
Strong team right there.
Skylar Diggins.
Yeah.
Those two. Wow. Skylar is. She's doing her thing.
She's having a great year.
She's having a great year, and I'm very proud of her because it's been like this since day one.
Yes.
She has that win
absolutely.
mentality. Every minute, second she is on that court, she's playing.
Yeah, they have a good trio. Her, Nneka Ogwumike, and
right.
Gabby Williams.
Wow.
And they also have really good post players that kind of went viral. One of the rookies is a known dunker.
Right.
So we're still waiting on her to get her first dunk.
And I think it's coming. I think it's going to
Yeah.
be just as easy as a layup to her because she's balling. She's balling right now. And then we have Chicago.
Yes.
Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky.
Yes.
And Angel last year, Angel this year. What are your thoughts?
She is going in the right direction.
Yes.
She has made so many improvements. I do think that, they also have a new coach there.
Yes.
Shout out to Teresa Witherspoon.
Miss her, yeah.
Yes, but I think this year, the new direction for the team, ever since Courtney Vandersloot got
Was
injured
hurt,
and
yeah.
is now out for the season, they kind of shifted the playing style, right?
Right.
They're allowing Angel to run the point a lot more, after she grabs the rebound. Instead of looking for the point guard to pass to,
Right.
she just dribbles it up, right?
Yeah.
And this is going back to kind of her roots. We can see high school highlights of her.
Yes.
She's always been running point,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I think when she got to college, the systems in college
Right.
put her more into the
Right.
post player spot just because she's tall, right?
Right, right.
So she was always good at rebounding and all that stuff, and that's still her strongest suit. But I
Yes.
think her getting back into the guard-like skills is only going to make her better.
Right, and she
in
looks
the team.
comfortable.
Yes.
She looks comfortable. She doesn't have a problem going out there,
Right.
running the plays, getting them in position, directing traffic underneath the
Definitely.
basket,
Yep.
because she knows once she passes, she's going under that basket.
Yes.
Because she knows that that's where her strength is in case, because a lot of time the guard shoots, they stay out.
Right.
But Angel, when she shoots, Angel's under the basket
Right.
because she's averaging a double-double. I think she's
Yes.
5 or 6 in a row now.
That's,
And-
unheard of. It's amazing.
And she's leading the whole league in double-doubles and rebounds right
Yes.
now. And her assists aren't that bad either because
For a post player, that's really
for a
good.
post player, that's right. Now, we have Connecticut.
Yes.
How Chinga Charles
Yes.
is the anchor of that team
Yes.
and doing well.
Yes.
They have an imbalance for some reason. I don't know what it is, but they have some amazing players. It's just they can't get over that hump sometimes.
Well, the Connecticut Sun looks completely different
Yeah,
this
whole
year than it
different
did.
team, yeah.
Like a lot of players left, right? Brianna Jones left.
Alyssa Thomas.
Alyssa Thomas left. DeWanna
Yes.
Bonner left.
Yes.
Dejanay Carrington left. So lot of
Those
players.
are powerhouses right
That's
there.
the whole starting five almost. So.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, what they're left with, and the players that did come to the team, they're going to have to find their identity, like a lot of teams are still
Right.
doing.
Right.
But they're almost in the same boat as the Valkyries.
Yeah.
Right, and the Valkyries have
Being
already
new.
found the answer. So
Yes.
Connecticut, you got to find the
Because
answer.
they played with some starters with the Valkyries. They played with position moving. I think they got it right now because
yeah.
the way they look has
Yes.
been really good. What about Dallas and Paige Beckers?
Yeah, I have to, say that Dallas doesn't really look too different,
Right.
as far as their results
Yeah.
at this point in the season. I really do hope that in the future they can start getting some more wins.
Yeah.
I do think the addition of Paige is going to
Oh,
set
absolutely.
up success a lot in
She's
their
doing
future.
her thing. She just continuing from UConn.
Yeah, she's
and
playing amazing as a
yeah,
rookie. So
yeah, she really is. We have some really good rookies out there. The Mystics.
yes.
The Mystics.
Two All-Stars.
Two All-Stars.
Kiki and Sonia Citron.
Yeah.
All the best to
Where
them.
did Sonia come from?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
She's an amazing player.
Yes.
She's
One of
another
my
one.
favorites.
She's another one like Skylar, which was your favorite also in college at Notre Dame.
Correct.
But she's all over the court.
Yes.
She's never standing still.
Yeah, Sonia she's a dirty work player.
Yeah.
She's gonna clean up all of the mistakes from the team.
Right.
She's gonna play her role.
She's always there.
And yes,
She's
she's very efficient and just always,
where you need her.
She's always doing what's right.
Now, as far as the Mystics, you still have who are some of the players on the Mystics?
Well, they lost Georgia Amore
right,
to
right.
ACL before the season started.
Yeah.
So that
Stephanie Dawson.
I think
is
that
still
trio
there.
of rookies would have been really exciting to see.
Because they probably all three would have made the All-Star team.
Absolutely, I would agree with that.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I watched the Mystics, and this is probably one of the first seasons after all of the years that I've been watching the WNBA. As soon as they started streaming it, I've been a loyal fan and a loyal customer.
Absolutely.
This is probably the first season that I want to see every game.
Yes.
I
would agree.
want, because sometimes it's just like, oh no, I don't like those, or now every single game I think I've watched. I have my iPad, one on the TV, one game on my phone, because unfortunately they play them all at the same time.
Yes.
But neither here nor there. I'll have iPad on, TV on, phone on, because they're good games.
Right.
They are such good games, and I really like New York. I think Brianna Stewart, when Jonquel Jones hurt her ankle, I felt that pain.
Yeah.
I did. I felt when Jonquel messed
Get
up
well
her
back.
ankle.
Get well soon, John Claude.
Yes, ma'am, please, because we miss you. We see you on the sideline, but we need you in the game, okay? But I think Sabrina is coming back to true form Sabrina.
Yes.
She is amazing with those 3-pointers. And Brianna Stewart is going to be Brianna Stewart.
Absolutely.
She plays her heart out every single game. Now, I know, like I said, I'm watching all the games. I literally don't think I've missed one game this whole season, because the mix-ups, the rivals, and I mean, they're real, and the addition of the new teams that's coming is just going to be great. I mean, I think we have 3 over the next 2 or 3 years.
Yes.
And so hopefully we'll expand back out like we were.
Right.
And y'all listening? Charlotte, North Carolina needs a team. We need
Charlotte
the Sting
Sting.
back.
Yes.
Please bring the Sting back.
Yes.
And so we go from there until next weekend for the All-Stars.
Yes.
The teams.
Yes.
We got 2 captains, Caitlin Clark and
Collier.
Nafesia Collier. Now, a couple of the picks were almost predicted. Caitlin's going to go with what Caitlin's comfortable with, especially Aaliyah Boston. I'm sure she probably was her first pick.
And Kelsey Mitchell.
And Kelsey Mitchell.
Already
you can't
Indiana
go wrong.
Fever team
You
rates.
cannot go wrong.
That's
with
big,
those.
big scoring right there.
Right. But Collier, she got some
Dogs.
these young ladies that she chose. She
Yes.
knows that they're going to be playing ball.
Very aggressive.
There is
ball. Yes.
no ifs and buts about it.
Yes.
She picked a team that.
And also, a lot of Collier's teammates are from Unrivaled.
Which I loved that
So,
entire season.
She already has, difference with relationships with
oh
these
my
other
gosh.
players.
So Caitlin, Aaliyah Boston, Sabrina Ionescu, Asia Wilson, which is hurt right now. I'm not sure she's going to be able to play. Satu Sabali, and Kelsey Mitchell. Wow.
Those are the starters, yeah.
Right. And then you got Gabby, Sonia Citron, Kiki, Jackie Young, and Kayla Thornton.
Mm-hmm.
Team Collier.
Solid players right there.
Team Collier. Brianna Stewart. Just that first pick, her first pick, Brianna Stewart, Alicia Gray,
Alicia Gray.
Alicia Gray, Nneka Ogumake, Paige Beckers, and you have Courtney Williams, and you have Skylar, and you have Angel Reese, and the player of all players, Alyssa Thomas. The list could end right there. But then she also has Kelsey Plum
Right.
and Ryan Howard. Now, those names have been superstars, but there are so many other people that could have made this team. Brianna Stewart, to me. I think Jonquel should have made it. You know, there are some, Brittany Griner's not on here this year.
Right.
So there are some very obvious names that are not here. However, the ones that they chose are the ones that's making all the noise right now. I mean, Brianna Stewart is running New York right now because Jonquel's not there. That trio, Brianna, Jonquel, and Sabrina, were unstoppable. I think they went 10-0 at the beginning of the season. And Jonquel gets hurt, you know, things happen. But Nneka is Nneka. No matter where Nneka Ogumake is playing, she's going to give you 150%. So watch out for her. And also Skylar, like we said earlier. Skylar is no joke.
Having a great year.
She is having an amazing year. And I really like Nafisa. I think she is so much like Maya Moore. And if y'all have any comments, please go to the comments and let me know about what you think about this top 10. I mean, the two teams. Let me know what you guys think.
It is interesting that a lot of rookies made the All-Star.
Yes.
Which is, you know, that automatically will push out other players that are veterans that, you know, we may feel should have made it.
Yeah.
But
the three I just named.
yeah,
you know?
I mean, that the two from the Mystics, Kiki and Sonia, and then
Those
Paige
are
Beckers.
rookies. Paige, yes.
All of these are rookies that.
Or they've only been in the league a year, like Angel and Caitlin.
Correct.
So, but still, this is going to be a good game. This is because the teams are actually balanced out.
Yeah.
Because where some of them are strong in the post playing, the other one is strong in the guards.
Right.
But then you got the multi-players like Nafisa who can play 1 through 5.
Right.
You got players like Kelsey Plum who can play 1 through 5. You know, you have Sabrina.
I don't know about Kelsey.
Well, Kelsey's all over the court like
Right.
she's playing 1 through 5. So, and then, like you said, and Aaliyah Boston, she's under the basket. She's going to control that. I was hoping that, what's the guard with Chicago with Angel? I mean, the post player that just came back.
Cardosa.
Cardosa. I was hoping that she would get in there. So there are a lot of players that I was kind of hoping that I would see in the All-Stars. This is a relatively young, both groups are pretty young.
Yeah.
You know, as far as being in the league and everything.
Nneka, maybe the Mecca or Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of the older, or Skylar.
And they play like they just came in.
Right.
So that longevity when they're on the court, they are making it very clear. Don't let this age fool you because they're out there and they are balling.
Caitlin Clark's team is they have a lot of high action scorers.
Yes.
I mean, at least 3 of those
Including
players.
her.
Correct. Yeah, I'm including her. At
and
least 3 of
Sabrina.
them can score 30 points a game.
Yeah,
you know.
easily.
And whereas, you know, Team Collier, they could score 25 and it's going to be 25 plus rebounds.
Right.
Plus a couple of assists.
Right.
So
right.
they do a lot more
Because they got
for
a
the
pretty
game.
strong. Paige is one of those players that can play around the court.
Oh, absolutely.
And she's all over the place.
Nafisa, Brianna,
And Angel
and,
now. Angel being a guard.
Alyssa Thomas.
Oh,
all
God.
4 of them have gotten triple doubles. So that's
Yeah.
the type of players they are.
And my Kelsey Plum. Kelsey's gonna have a ball.
Oh,
I think she wants to win wherever she is.
I am curious to see what the level of defense is going to be played because, you know, historically All-Star games are typically more about flashiness and
Right.
scoring. But I would say for the women, for the WNBA, they typically take the game a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Especially last year. I don't know if you guys remember.
It was good.
It was the All Stars versus the USA team.
Right, because
that
of
was
the
the
Olympics.
year.
Right,
So,
right.
And the
And guess who
All,
won?
The All Stars took it very seriously.
And they beat the USA team.
They blew the Olympic team out the water. So
Oh
I
my
would hope that
God.
they bring that same energy to
But I
this
still
game.
think we won gold, right?
Yes.
Yes, we still won gold, but
Barely.
yeah, I know.
And actually, she is under Gabby Williams, who's on Caitlin Clark's team. She was playing on the France team,
right.
and she was almost
and Nafisa.
No, Nafisa's American.
Oh, okay.
But Gabby Williams was playing on the France team,
Oh.
and she was almost the sole reason why USA lost in the championship. So now she's back with the Storm. And
Thank goodness she's
yes.
on our side. So
Yeah,
so it's going to be very interesting, and they're going to have the 3-point contest.
Yeah.
Who are you pulling for there?
I'm not sure who's in
Sabrina
the running.
said she was going to make up her mind midweek.
Okay.
So she really hasn't, she's a reigning champion.
Sure.
So, Courtney Vandersloot was also in it. So you
Okay.
have a lot of guards, but I don't think Courtney's going to be able to play.
Yeah.
But I see some of the rookies like Satu.
Satu's not a rookie.
But I mean, I'm looking at 3-point shooting.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at her and even Paige.
Yeah.
Paige can drop some threes.
I would think maybe a player like Arike will be part of it. I'm not sure if Caitlin Clark agreed to do the 3-point contest this
Yeah.
year.
What about Kelsey? Is she a 3-pointer?
Kelsey Mitchell or Kelsey Plum?
Plum.
Yeah, she shoots threes. I
Can other players that's not here be part of this? Like
Absolutely.
Kelsey Gray?
Yeah,
Chelsea
absolutely.
Gray?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think Chelsea should be right there. So, but this is going to be pretty interesting. So if you guys can, please tune in, watch the game, then come back and give me some comments. Give us some comments on what you thought and see how close our predictions are. So because, like I said, we got 2 games that's coming on. Lots of games this weekend, which is the weekend before
Right.
the All-Star weekend. So that will start giving us some ideas of where we're looking at individual players now. So, but I think it's going to be pretty exciting.
Yes.
And like I said, this is the first year out of all of the years I've been watching WNBA since the first game that every game is good. Every game is exciting because the way they matched them up, I think is brilliant. They have a lot more on television this year. They're using Amazon, they're using Ion Station, they're using ESPN, they're on CBS. So a lot of games are on this year on television, and I think it's worth the $20 or something a year for the WNBA League Pass, and that way if you miss any games, you can absolutely go back and check them out. So your predictions for the All-Star, who you pulling for? Team Collier or Team Clark?
If the intensity is high and they actually take the game serious, I think Team Collier could pull it off. But if they go by traditional rules of we're just out here having fun, I think Team Clark will shoot them out the water. So,
Because they got
they got
the shooters.
all the shooters
They got
on
all the
Clark's team.
shooters.
So
All right, so just to make this interesting, I'm going to go for Team Clark because I really like a lot of the players on her team.
Yes.
I'm hoping that Asia Wilson will be healthy enough to play because one, like you said, is going to shoot her eyes out, but the other one is going to rebound and get the points.
absolutely.
They're going to rule the paint.
yeah,
So
that'll be
it's going to
interesting.
be interesting. So, but
If
thank
they
you,
s-
Diana.
Thank you.
I think we'll be back and we'll close this out at the end of the season so that we can tell. And any predictions on who's going to win the whole WNBA season 2025?
I would like to see Minnesota get a good run at it again.
Yeah,
And get some revenge.
I think they are the better team, but I see if Jonquel comes back,
Yeah.
New York's going to give them a run for their money. So I
Yep.
think it'll be down to those two, and then I'm pulling for New York in that case because of our girl JJ. So, but thank you for joining me on the Are You Ready podcast, where we grow, glow, and go after greatness. If you enjoyed today's episodes, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with someone who needs a little inspiration and maybe some information on basketball. Until next time, stay ready. Thank you for watching my channel. Be sure to check out my website, RachelleLoganMedia.com. You can find the link in the description. I also have an online school teaching public speaking, etiquette, and much more. I also wrote multiple books for adults and children that will teach you to become the best version of yourself. Thank you and see you next time.